So Iran got bombed on 6/21/2025. So June 21st, 2025. So Trump, he's he's a sicko, yo. So he did it on that day because there's 777 in the month of June. So he's thinking it's a big cash out or a payout because he crashed in the market. So he just, yo, that dude's psychotic. Yo, he is psychotic, man. So he's like gambling with nukes. So he just bombed a nuclear facility, and he doesn't really care about the repercussions of the cleanup job. He just wants the 777s with the stock market, you know, the lucky numbers. So, man, that guy, he's weird, man. But anyway, yeah, that's messed up. So, it's not going to last long. We got rapid response operations in motion. So we are taking out the toll collection process from the highway. So that's going to speed up production logistics. So goods are going to get to where you got to go faster. And on top of that, we're going to be using police cars to escort truck and trailers through the red lights at nighttime. So when the traffic dies down, the trucks get to where they're going a little faster. So it's going to speed up a lot. So Iran lost their nuclear facilities possibly because they got to do a damage assessment. So in the event it is gone, we have to convince all the OPEC nations to produce more oil and gas to help them with their, I guess, energy network. So we gotta rapidly produce everything that they need so they could like feel some kind of security and stability, because what Trump did is illegal, and Trump knows what he's doing, and he's doing it intentional because he had sex with little kids and he doesn't want to go to jail. So that, I'm saying that as if it's a guarantee, because if we take Trump to trial and I'm on a grand jury panel and they got to say, based on his behavior and his actions, by taking his plane away from the Democrats that was investigating Trump for his crimes, he basically obstructed an investigation. So normally you just like fall back and let the investigation happen and nothing happens, then you're innocent. So Trump, he's not innocent. So he is guilty by circumstantial evidence based on his behavior and what he did, obstructed the investigation. So he tried to put his own people in the government, and yeah, my conclusion is that he's a child rapist. So he bombed Iran, and that's the second time he did it. So we have to stabilize the oil market as soon as possible. So when we do that, we're gonna get all the countries to print more oil so we can make up for the shortage that's coming. And we will stabilize the markets like as soon as possible. And then another thing is, Iran is gonna get a brand new financial system based on the formulas that I invented. so their currency isn't going to be damaged, and it will be a lot easier to get a peace treaty with them after we get this Trump thing situated. Politicians are planning on the election process to remove Trump, but there's a faster way, because a lot of the politicians on the GOP side are criminals that the Democrats could actually arrest them now for criminal behaviors. So we could clear up the Congress and do special elections, and Trump will be powerless. So the thing is, with these federal agents, we need the police force to basically enforce it, and then civilians could back them up. But it's not safe for civilians to basically go in to get these federal agents that's behaving in a criminal manner, because it's going to be a lot of chaos and confusion. So we're going to put them on notice, and then we're going to carry out the operation, and we could get a peace treaty before the end of this year. And that's with Iran. So after we dismantle Trump's federal government and put back the normal, sane, democratic government that follows the law and uses proper procedures, once we do that, we could tackle Israel and Palestine. And as far as Venezuela and the migrants go, I have their financial system protocols to reset their system ready to go. And also for there was another country. Venezuela. Oh, Ukraine. We could stabilize their financial system right now. But the war is still gonna be going on. But then if we have the global talk, Putin might sit down, because one of Putin's goals is to remove the world from the US dollar. And if we make all the currencies the same value and it's stable, if we make all the currencies in the world the same value and it's stable, Putin won, because now his objective and his agenda is cleared with the financial system, because Trump is holding the dollar hostage, and a lot of the government here in America, well, the GOP government, they hold it hostage because they do child trafficking with their private jets. So it's a GOP like trend or something like that. It's a criminal trend, and they've been doing it ever since they started this country with the slaves. So they have sex slaves, and then they just don't want to get in trouble because of the Democrats. So the Democrats, they're just like poor folks with college degrees, and you know, when they graduate, they go get a job. So the GOP, they will feel like it's heaven on earth if the Democrats say, all right, we promise we will never pursue any government jobs ever. So that's not the case, because it's a equal country, and they gotta like deal with the consequences of their actions. So Democrats are poor people, basically trying to make it out there in the world. And this is what we have been experiencing ever since Trump was staring at Obama at one of his dinners, where he had that evil face on his face. And this is literally what that evil face Trump was given to Obama was about. Like, the Democrats basically shut down his whole child trafficking operation. So we got a lot of good news, even though it was bad news. And yeah, we're gonna get rid of the Ukraine war, the Palestinian war, the Iranian war, the India and Pakistan war, the Venezuelan war, the Argentinian wars, the civil wars. So we're gonna fix everything this year.